Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light. Happy 2022. As we go into this new year, this weekly reading is from the 3rd to the 9th of January. What a years! What years that we've gone through. 2020 and 2021 were meant to be uncomfortable. 2022 is not going to be like a walk in the park either. Let us not lie here. We're coming off a very energetic, very tumultuous planetary shiftings of the past few months. There's been a lot of like squares and conjuncts and this and that, and it's been like a lot of crazy happening. And we're still in Venus retrograde. Venus is our planet of love and family and relationships and and compassion, and we're heading into this it's still in retrograde until like the 19th of January, so we're still facing off with our relationships, our families, our friends, so we're still ourselves, even self-love and self-care. So it's this stuckness, this feeling in Capricorn, which is all about rules, right? So it's like, yeah, you gotta get this done, and you're like, yeah, man. That's that feeling. Mercury is going to go into retrograde on the 14th, which is going to be even more interesting. So now we're in the shadow, but when it goes in retrograde, it's going in Capricorn. So Mercury is our mind, our communication. Capricorn is the rules, and it's going to be like, what? I need to get free. So it's going to be very interesting January. And there's a whole bunch of other like planetary things, but I'm not going to go into that. Today I want to talk to you more about this 6th, since we're like our first official week of 2022. So like I said last week, we talked about 2 + 2 + 2 is 6. 6 is about healing. 6 is about humanitarianism. And I wanted to show you the tarot card of 6 in the deck. So it's the Lover's card. It's the Gemini card. It's all of this card is all of the Gemini is all about mind, which is the Mercury as well. It's all about mind. It's all about communication. And the Lovers here is about duality, right? It's about us. It's a portal. It's about black and white, good and bad, right and wrong, all this duality that we've lived with for thousands of years. And it's also, this is Archangel Michael, is our, not Michael, Archangel Raphael. He is our Archangel of healing. But the Lover's card is also a choice card. So I had to take a break there. My voice was out. So this is a choice card as well. So choice, and like I spoke on Instagram, there's this feeling of people have made choices in the past 2021 for themselves, for their children, for their lifestyle, blah, blah. And it's feeling like in 2022 is that we're going to be looking at these choices and we're going to ask ourselves, did I make the right choice? What other choice can I make to further myself? How can I work together as one instead of working as myself? This is what 2022 is for me, is like us, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, coming together and working together. Not like I am alone and I'm going to do this on my own and you're bad and you're good, and none of this, because we can't move forward if we're not one. If we are divided, then we can be taken over by AI and robots and whatever external force would like to take us over, but we cannot. I cannot live like that. Do you want to live like that? We need to come together. Regardless of our choices, we need to come together because we are one light in these beautiful vessels that we have chosen for ourselves, but we need to move forward. And this Lover's card shows to me this. It's like the lovers, how they unite is accepting each other for whatever choices they've made. It's making the choice to move towards healing, move towards the sun. The sun is validation. The sun is like shining our light. Such a beautiful card. So in your readings, I'm going to pick one of the 6s to see where your sign is at, where you're at energetically overall. So I'm just going to describe to you the signs. the signs, the suits. The Six of Cups is all about memory. It's about nostalgia, about people. Could be about your children as well. It's about you, maybe someone coming in from your past, or maybe you remembering your past and being grateful about it, and maybe bringing something that you've learned from your past into your present moment. And then comes the Six of Pentacles, which is a giving, receiving energy. Wow. It's about like money coming in, money going out, but really it's like there's like a balance here. So there's this feeling of money probably coming in, but being generous with your wallet, but being generous with your word, being generous with your energy, but receiving it as well. And then the Six of Swords is this energy of having, like, leaving on a journey with your back turned. You see there's a back turn. It's like there's all these swords. It's all your mental energy. It's like, I'm done. I have to move into something new. Moving away from an old energy and moving into something new. I like it. And then the Six of Wands is this victory, this like success. So it's like, it's almost a story, right? We have our past lifetimes. We've learned our lessons, karmic lessons. We've come into this lifetime now, and we're sharing our lessons with people. We're receiving lessons from other people. We're moving behind this old energy, and now we're walking into what we are here to do. So this is a beautiful six energy that we have something to look forward to in 2022. Also, I want to talk about this new moon in Capricorn that we just had, and it's this divine feminine masculine energy as well. That the idea of this rise of the masculine, I feel like 2022 is moving towards that. It's like it's coming off the momentum of this divine feminine rise. And we've been like suppressed for so many thousands of years, and we've risen. We're still rising, but because of this Venus retrograde, we're like stuck again. And will only come out in November of 2022, but we're still rising. But why do we have to do this alone, right? Why can't, I'm not saying we, because everyone has feminine and masculine, but the masculine energy, it needs to rise as well. What is that? It's that warrior. It's that doer. It's the action, right? They're the positive side. We are the negative side, but it doesn't mean negative, positive in a bad way. It's just that we're more, the feminine is more nourishing, more self, take care of things, work out. We put out the plan, and the divine masculine does it, right? So this is this merging of these energies, the dragon and the phoenix. That is it for me. So it's just 2022 is all about you going into your own and starting to figure out what it is you want in your life. Do you want to ride the wave alone, or do you want to ride the wave with humanity? Do we want to all come together and rise together? Or do we want to just I want to go here and I want to do this for myself? That is not what it is anymore. We cannot do our own things without taking consideration all of humanity at this point in time. If we want to rise into this new earth and away from this slavery, which we are all in right now, then we need to move forward as a one. This is my opinion, and I just feel like it's time. It's time that we heal each other and we heal the planet. All right, so that is it for me this week. All right, my beautiful warriors. So here we are with the 2022 annual reading giveaway. So let's see who is the winner. Who the winner is. Kathy Blakely. is the winner. So all you need to do, Kathy, is to send me an email at info@essencedivine.com. You can find the email down below. And that way I'll have your email address. What I'm going to do after these readings, maybe today or tomorrow, I'm going to record this annual reading, and I will send it to you hopefully within the week. And congratulations. So as a also as a gratitude for all you beautiful humans that have put comments, I'm going to offer 2 free readings, 2 free monthly readings, like 1 month. So I'm going to pick out these 2 beautiful humans right now. Enza Breezy. So you know what to do. I'm looking at it. No. And number 2, Christina Mangafas. So both of you are getting a free monthly reading. All you need to do is reach out to my email address, and I will send that out to you. I'll do that recording after I do the annual one. And so whenever you get it, it's from that date to the 30 days after. So congratulations, and I will be doing more giveaways this year, but I haven't decided what I'm doing yet this week. So this week I'm going to have these 3 readings to do, plus my clients. So it's a lot. And since I've been like trying to rest, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you that listens and that comments. Continue doing the commenting. It's really good for my ratings. Also, just because I love to hear from you. So I look forward to you in your readings, and I love you, and happy 2022 again. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. And we got manifestation. Manifestation speaks of dreams and wishes coming true, but also feels like you have the power. It's like the Magician card. You have the power to do whatever it is that you want, get whatever it is that you want. You're coming into this new year with the abilities to accumulate money, the abilities to change your destiny, the ability to create your own reality. So it's a really beautiful energy. Let's put it here. Oh, right in the crack. Perfect. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Let me get a crystal, because we know my luck. Here we go. So let's see what the cards have for you. Oh, we have the King. We have a lot of things here. The King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords is interesting. The King of Swords is an Aquarius, but the King of Swords could also be law, like lawyers, attorneys, police officers, like someone like that, legal system in reverse. So you could be running in with the law, Aries. Who knows? You could have a negotiation that doesn't go your way, but maybe it's meant to not go your way. There's this feeling of, or there could be an authority figure that you're gonna have like a little bit of an altercation with. It could be truth that's in your face. Who knows? Let's see what's going on. The 5 of Wands in reverse. The 5 of Wands speaks of struggle, competition, and in reverse, maybe I'm going to look at them all, because the Wheel of Fortune speaks of destiny, luck, abundance. So, and the King of Wands energy, which is like a Leo energy, but could be you too, because it's a fire sign. So it almost feels like, before I look at this, it's like you're starting with a king and you're ending with a king, but the king that you're starting with is in reverse. And the King of Swords is like this Aquarian energy, the rebel energy. And it's like almost like you're wanting out of something. You are, you find yourself in a position where you're not You're not 100% happy with where you are at this moment, and you're wanting to break free of it. And this is why there's just like, but it's in reverse, so that means that you are in the process of doing that. So like there could be some of you who are changing a job, or you're moving home and it's uncomfortable. It's not like there's like a little bit of a change that's already happening to you at the beginning of this year for you Aries, and it's not it feels squeezed to me almost. It feels like you are struggling with it because it's not your normal. Which is very interesting, because then what happens is, like with this manifestation, is that you have that ability to manifest whatever it is you want. And maybe you are manifesting something to come into your life, but it still doesn't feel comfortable for you. But then in the present position, the Wheel of Fortune shows up, and it's even here though, the Wheel of Fortune feels to me like there's this like movement happening, right? This is like ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is in Aquarius, is in Pisces, going until May. So there's this feeling of expansion, feeling of like you moving into your purpose, you moving into what it is that you need to be. So maybe this felt a bit uncomfortable to you. This feels a bit like stringent almost. It almost feels like you're trying to eke out of like a tight box, something that maybe it's something you've been living with for a long time, and then you're like, oh my God, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I still living in this house? Why am I still like friends with this person? Why am I, that kind of feeling. And that King of Swords energy is coming out saying, okay, like break free. It's time to step away. Don't worry about it. Whatever decision you made, it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to feel good or comfortable, because this next step is like moving into your purpose, moving into where you need to go. And then the King of Wands shows up, and it's like, yes, because now it's time to take control of your path. Now it's time to take control of who is around you. The King of Wands is all about that. He's very outgoing and charismatic as a leader, but he's also someone who is has his eyes on the prize, has his eyes on everywhere. He knows what he wants. He's like climbing up this crystal, or he's climbing up this thing, and he's like, I'm just going to keep climbing. And the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, so it's a Sagittarius, so it's like fire signs are showing up, which is you. The Five of Wands is Leo too, it's a fire sign, but this King of Swords is air, and everything is complementary here for you. Like it's all energies that you work with very well, fire and air. So it just feels like it's like a, and then it's like, whoa, moment for you. Because at the bottom of the deck, it's like the Judgment and the Magician. How interesting that the Magician shows up here. The Judgment card speaks of, is ruled by Pluto, which is this change that's happening right now. And it's like you're uncomfortable with this change. So interesting. And it's asking you to wake up. It's asking you to awaken into your potential, awaken into this opportunity that's coming up for you. And you're like almost with the Magician here in the shadows, almost you're like rejecting your manifestation capabilities. You're rejecting your magic. The Magician showing up could also feel like there's someone around you manipulating your situation here that's not helping you feel like aligned. So be careful for that, Aries. I think you are in your own way though. I think more of this speaks to me of you being in your own way of greatness, but know that there is like the trajectory is towards something very fruitful for you. It feels to me, it could be the King of Wands, could be someone in your life that is going to help you through this. Could be a Leo, an Aries, a Sag, but it also could be a father, a mentor, a male figure in your life that could be taking precedence here. You have two major arcana showing up here, but another major arcana here. So these are huge life lessons. These are karmic lessons that are coming up here and saying, hey, Aries, why are you not believing? Why are you not awakened up to your light, to the magic that's inside you, instead of just stop following the rules? It's what it's telling me. Even though some of you, I'm sure you're not. But there's this feeling here that there is something that is guiding you towards to your potential, and you're like, I'm not sure. No, I don't believe in myself. I don't think I'm this strong. I don't think I'm this magical. And you are. There is definitely this feeling of some of you, I feel like almost like I can't breathe when I think of it. Like I feel like you're being held back from speaking maybe your truth. You're being held back from being that revolutionary that you are, or making those choices that you want to make. But everything here speaks to me of things flowing smoothly once you get over this hurdle. And also, like in your shadow self, you are needing to step up a bit. You're needing to start to believe. You start to believe in this. This is like huge, right? Because this means it's like this. It means that you're not trusting in yourself. You're almost creating things in your mind. So you're creating scenarios that haven't happened in your mind yet. You're judging yourself harshly for no reason. No reason at all. Because when I see Wheel of Fortune and King of Wands, it means that your path is opening up for you, and whatever it is, whether it's a job, like anything I've talked about, relationship, whatever, there's just this feeling of you. There's like a light at the end of that tunnel, and in the meanwhile you're like berating yourself before you get to that light, to that opportunity, that possibility. I mean, then you're like going back on yourself, saying, well, I shouldn't have, I could have, why? Or maybe it's not going to really work out for me. It's all this like nonsense. Nonsense. So no, none of that. I'm going to pull these sixes, right? I said at the if you didn't listen to my intro, I'm just going to pull which six is going to lead you into this 2022 for Aries, please. The Six of Wands, which is a Leo, which is victory and success. So you see that? You have this like energy showing up here saying you have climbed that mountain. You have done this. You have struggled. You have struggled with your truth, which is King of Swords. You struggled with other people. You struggled with authority. And this is yours. This is destiny. It's time to take reins and go for it. Get up on that saddle and move towards what you deserve. So 2022 looking good for you, but this first week looks good to me. It just feels like you're needing to release a lot of old energy, release a lot of judgment on yourself, release a lot of like this wanting to kind of like manipulate your own life. You're kind of trying to organize your life the way you want it to be, but instead of just letting things flow the way that your contracts were already created for, instead of like, I feel like there's a lot of heavy energy and anxiety around you, Aries, and you're needing to just let go. Can we do that? All right. All right, my beautiful Aries. I will see you next week. Check your rising and your moon, your Venus, your Jupiter, whatever you want to check out. Go ahead and check out those signs. Just get other messages if this didn't feel like it resonated, but I feel like it does resonate for some of you. And like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus, and we got forgiveness as your overall energy for this week. Forgiveness is a very powerful energy for me because forgiveness is forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others, forgiveness of the world. It's like this, when you forgive yourself or others, you release a heavy burden off your shoulders. You just release a lot of stuck energy inside you. And here we see like there's a waterfall of emotions. There's a lot of light here with the sunset above. I just feel like there's a lot of pent-up emotions, probably for you, Taurus. Taurus is pretty well known for keeping things inside and then bursting, right? So there's this feeling maybe some of you are needing to forgive yourself for choices that you've made this year, last year, or choices that you need to make. Forgive that other person in your life for making you feel a certain way. Forgive others around you. Forgive the world. There's just this very, I feel like it's you though, that you need to forgive yourself. There's light all around her. Let's just see where this goes. Everybody is getting big readings. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups speaks of many choices in front of you, which is very interesting here. Or daydreaming, or dreaming about the next move or the next choice. So let's just see what's going on. The Nine of Coins, which is financial independence. The Nine of Wands. Interesting. And the Ten of Swords. Okay. All right. So the Seven of Cups, 9-9. Like the 7 is like having faith in yourself. The 9's coming up. There's like an end of a journey. And the 10 is the beginning of a new journey. So some of you are going through something. Like the orange is the sacral chakra. So it could be sexual, creative expression. Could be just very fiery inside you. This is the 7s are the third eye chakra, and the yellow is solar plexus. Of course, these are chakra cards, but could be meaningful to you. I just feel like some of you are at a point in your life where you're having to make decisions. Whether do I continue talking to this family member or members that keep rejecting me, or do I just say goodbye? Like, I love you, but my distance. Do I continue with this relationship, or do I repair it? Do I continue with this friendship? Do I stay in this job? Do I continue eating this? Do I, it's all these like little choices that we have to make, and it's kind of, it's not comfortable here feeling. The Seven of Cups is like, she'd rather just sit and look at her options and not think about them, and just like see them there, but not really. But it's really about, because you jump from the 7 to a 9, and the 9 is like, okay, we need to make these choices, because to get to this, which is the 9 of Coins, which is like financial independence, which is like luxuriating in your life, like enjoying your life as lavish as it is, or not, however you see it. It's like feeling financially stable. Perhaps you need to make a decision there with your job, with your finances, how it is you can get to this place of not worrying so much about money. Because the 9 of Wands shows up, and the 9 of Wands, you see she's like holding this fire torch in her hand very comfortably, and the 8 of Wands is like the 8 of Wands have landed, and they're sitting comfortably like in the ground, and here she's holding that other wand, and she's like contemplating. So what is it that I really want? Do I am I like, you just had found yourself with like stability and security when it comes to finances, but now you're like is this really what I want? Is that the only thing that I really want? There's something else. This is like this feeling, this energy of like, it's a Sagittarius energy. So she's always thinking about expansiveness, right? She's like, I don't want to hold myself here, because Nine of Coins is a Virgo energy, and Virgos tend to be more pragmatic about things. So you're like, but you're at the same time feeling like, I need to like expand. So energy here, there's these choices that you're needing to make for your finances, for your security, but there's a part of you that is wanting to move outside of the comfort zone almost. And the Ten of Swords shows up, which it looks scary to most people, but I kind of like these scary cards for some reason. But this one is like, feels to me like you're weighed down by doubt, you're weighed down by what is going on out there. You're just feeling heavy. There's anger, there's guilt, there's stress and worry, all these like heavinesses around you. But it's like 9, 9, 10. It's time to move into your solar plexus, which is your confidence level, to start to believe that you have that strength inside you to go forth into whatever it is that this Nine of Wands showing up here. The Nine of Wands is that doing what it is that is uncomfortable for an earth sign, but is necessary. I kind of like, I find it interesting because the Nine of Coins shows up here, and you know, we all want financial independence. We all want to feel like we're like standing in our own power and truth. I almost feel like it's not even that important. Like it's like you're needing to more so not walk away from that. Obviously it's important that, but step onto a new path with this Nine of Wands. Like, hold that fire torch, lead the way, and in doing so you'll be able to release all this from you, and you'll be able to stand up and forge on. Because at the bottom of the deck we have a Three of Cups in reverse, and this is your interesting, this is like almost, this is like a friends and family pushing you away. Society pushing you away. And it's time to change it up, Taurus. It's time to go your own way. You're not aligned, too bad. This is that feeling of like gathering that soul tribe that is aligned with you, forgiving yourself because that you're not here to follow the herd. You're here to lead it. You're here to lead the way. And some of you are coming to the end of a road, and you're needing to look for that tribe of yours that's going to keep you connected. Because the Knight of Swords shows up like this, but the Knight of Swords is this energy. You see, he's a conqueror, warrior. He's like full speed ahead. But basically, it's like, slow it down. You don't need to be rushing into things. You don't need to be rushing into this job, rushing into that, rushing like to fix things. You need to take things slowly. But do it for you. Because there's too much of you. The Seven of Cups for me, it feels like so many of you are just like, yeah, but what if this is better for me? what if I do this, but this works better for me, and then maybe this person will change, or maybe they'll see the light eventually. Maybe, it's that Seven of Cups, like, and it's like, no. And the Nine of Coins is like, okay, you want to be stable, you want to be secure. Okay, Taurus, get that extra job, do what you need to do. And then the Nine of Wands like, well, you know what? I can be this anytime I want, which is good, fine, to be stable and secure. But this Nine of Wands energy is screaming to me, saying, it's time to open your eyes, Taurus, and step outside of the box. Stop thinking like it's not the way it's going to work, the way it used to work. And we're heading to this new energy, and new energy is asking you, this old is not working for you anymore. It's time to remove the swords. It's time to move forward into something new. You might find a new soul tribe coming in for you. You have no idea. You might find a new people showing up, and you're like, wow, why are they in my life? There's a reason for everything. And maybe you need to take a step back. Take a step back and retreat. That's the energy I'm feeling for you this week. But I feel like in the past few weeks, it's all been about healing yourself, healing others around you. And here it's like, again, healing yourself, forgiving yourself, finding a way to be open to others. People that show up in your life, it's not coincidental. If they're sending you a message, listen to the messages. Start believing in you. It's time to release all these other people's like wants and needs around you. Very interesting energy. So, like I did to everybody else, Aries, I'm going to pick the number 6 card. I added also the Lover's card to see like what it is. Which is the 6 that you need to pay attention to? The 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is an interesting card because for me, ever since that I started learning tarot, I've always seen the 6 of Cups of remember who you are. So remember who you are, Taurus. Remember the light that you are that's in this human body. Also the 6 of Cups, that's my interpretation, but the 6 of Cups could also be someone coming in from your past that's going to make a difference for you in 2022. So pay attention to that. Could be this lifetime, could be many other lifetimes. It could also be more focus and attention on your children. Maybe listen to your children because your children have messages for you. There's this feeling of home base. There's a feeling of going back to the source with the 6 of Cups here. It feels like all the cups are full with flowers. It could be gardening, going back to the roots. What a beautiful energy, actually. So yeah, you're being asked to step into kind of your power, to step into on your new path that is a little bit away from your comfort area, because you're all about pleasing everybody else instead of yourself. And stepping and being open. There's a tribe that is like forming around you, Taurus. Pay attention and reach out to them. The 6 of Cups is beautiful energy. All right, I love you, Taurus. Check out your rising and your moon, and please do leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't, and like as well. All right, I will see you next week, and I will probably have a giveaway next week. Love you. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. So we got closure. So like I said on Instagram, I think this is a really amazing card to get. I feel like a lot of you, I think we've been weaving a little tale for you, a little yarn for you this past few months. I feel like some of you are going through something very monumental in your life that requires closure. Could be a relationship, could be a business deal, could be a house thing, could be a job, it could be anything, even family, like leaving behind family members or friends are just not working for you, aligning. In 2022, we're going to find ourselves in this kind of position where a lot of us are going to be very much in a different vibration, different frequency than everybody else. And we're going to be like, okay, I cannot lower myself to your frequency or vibration. And it's not a bad thing, because everyone's going to end up there, but you cannot meddle into that kind of vibration, because it just keeps you there. So this is closure to me. So let's see what it is for the cards. Okay. Everybody's getting full readings. Okay. So, 8 of Swords. Okay, Queen of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Empress. Okay, girls and boys. We have some like major feminine energy happening here. This 8 of Swords is this interesting. So this closure shows up here, but the 8 of Swords is like some of you are not wanting to see what's in front of you. Some of you are afraid to face this challenge, face this decision that needs to be made. You might be going for it, but there's this part of you that's like, oh no, but what am I gonna do? Oh no, but what's gonna happen after this closes? And the Queen of Wands comes in. Could be a mother that's in your life. Most of us have mothers, not everybody. Could be a mama, could be an older female, could be a boss, a female boss, could be someone that is a mentor to you that's showing up, and she's like, hey, Gemini, take a moment and sit in your lotus pose. Put your hand up in the air though, and realize you are the fire. You have what it takes. You can be alone. I like the fact she's alone as well. There's this energy around you. Maybe you reach out to a woman in your life that can help you through this, that's going to be able to give you that like light up under your ass to like get you moving. I'm going to change this next thing. But there's this feeling, and this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's very interesting to me, because the Wheel of Fortune is your destiny, it's your fate, your purpose, your abundance, luck coming in. But it's in reverse. So there's like a feeling that maybe some of you are, some of you might feel like your luck is not on your side this week. Something might happen that you're going to be like, excuse me, right? But this Empress energy shows up again. I kind of like this. You see that she's pregnant here with the World. There could be this feeling of someone might be getting pregnant, but there's this feeling of rebirth. So obviously not every Gemini, but there's this very distinct feeling that some of you are having a hard time, and something is going to happen, whether it's a business, like any other area of your life, that is not going to go as you wanted it to go in your mind, but it's the best thing. And that's where you get closure. Because the Empress shows up and she's like, you needed to go through that to renew something, to refresh, to start fresh, to start this new project, to start this new business, to start this new relationship. But if you didn't go through this hiccup, then you would have stayed. You would have stayed in this kind of energy. And that's not, sometimes you need to like be pushed out of your comfort zone. There could be maybe a female also that is a mother or someone that is like poking you. She could be your karmic lesson as well. This is a karma, because the Wheel of Fortune is karma, so this could be like a turnaround. It could be a karmic lesson that needs to be learned. That's not very, doesn't feel so optimistic for you. It doesn't feel like opportunistic to you. You feel like, what the F just happened? And it might be not this week, could be the next week after, could be, because these readings are weekly readings, but these energies last for a while. There's just this feeling of this, but then this Empress shows up, which is our divine feminine. It almost feels like, and she's in retrograde, right? Our divine feminine. And she's like, don't worry about it. Things are moving the way they're supposed to move for you, Gemini. It doesn't feel like it. It's not going to feel like it. This is general reading, so not everybody, but I really feel like some of you are at a point where you're like the what the F moment, and you're like, really? And this is happening? Like, I've just lost my job. I've just like, what? They took this away from me. They didn't give me the money that I wanted. They didn't, it's like this kind of energy. He just broke up with me. What is happening here? Or like something like this, or she, or whatever. And there's this Empress energy showing up saying, that is what is supposed to happen. So leave that behind you and get ready to be reborn. Because at the bottom of the energy of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a Virgo. But being at the bottom of the deck, it's like money coming in slowly. So don't stop being impatient, Gemini, for like, I want things to happen now. Because the Two of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck means love is coming in for you. True love, true soulmate energy, true partnership, business partnership. Something is like, it's so amazing. Something is coming for you and you have no idea, because you're in kind of like a weird place right now where there's like a fork in the road. Not even a fork, it's like a whole knife in the road. It's like, what? It's like an obstacle, boulder in the road, and it's like making you wonder and doubt yourself. But that is the closure. That uncomfortable feeling that comes to you because you're needing to change. It's time for change. It's time to love yourself. It's time for self-care. It's time to go in and do what it is you need to do for you, because something's coming in for you, my gemmies, my twins, and it's going to be slow moving, but money's coming in slowly, love is coming in slowly, but it's coming, and it's time to have faith. And that's what I'm feeling here. So this is really good. Life is not comfortable. It hasn't been for 2 years, so there's this other like moment in your life that is not going to be comfortable again because of a situation that you're dealing with. Know that you can reach out to any woman in your life that probably will be able to help you, or it could be a mother that's giving you an issue. It could be a woman, a boss, or someone that's giving you this issue. But know that with this Empress card, she's our divine feminine, she's our Venus. She's showing up and she's like, yeah, it was meant to be, because things are looking good. I think it's awesome, man. All right, so as promised, if you didn't listen to my intro, I'm going to give you a 6, because 222 is 6. I'm going to give you a 6 card to see where your energies are at this month, this year. Let's see. OM the G. I just added this. This is the Lover's card, which is you. That you're showing up in your freaking reading, man. I love it. So 6 is Lovers. It's choice. It's a healing card. It's coming together with your soulmate, your twin flame, coming together with the person that is your other half. It's also duality. It's like stepping away from this right, wrong, good, evil kind of thing. We're stepping away from this, this didn't work out for me, so I'm a loser, I'm an idiot. It's like, no, this is who you are. It's time to heal your heart, to heal your soul. It's time for closure, but you're showing up. So it's time to listen to yourself, Gemini, and stop like yelling at yourself, stop getting upset at yourself for the things that are probably are not in your hands. Like, these are all your contracts coming out, so it is what it is. So just go with the flow, but believe that this is rising. I like that you had the Phoenix rising last week, and now you got this Empress card showing up. That is another Phoenix rising for you. So, wow. I love this reading for you, Gemini. Trust in your soul, trust in your heart, trust in your higher self. Trust that whatever's coming for you, or whatever like stumbling block happens, it's meant to be. And let it go and move forward. Closure. All right, I love you. I will see you next week. And check your rising and your moon as usual. And do like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. We got empowerment. So I don't know why empowerment is showing up here. Because for me, when I see empowerment, I feel like some of you are dimming your light. Some of you are not standing in your truth or your power. You have it, but you are negating it. You are afraid to say what you feel to certain people. You're afraid to be who you are. There's this feeling, it could also be you are coming into an empowerment of others around you. Maybe you are empowering others around you and you're stepping into that role. Could be a lot of things, but we're going to check it out in your reading. Oh my God. It's like everybody got some full readings here. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles is an energy of struggle, lack, but it's in reverse. So there's this feeling of you letting go of money issues, you letting go of your lack of self-worth, which is kind of nice. The Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. Let's just put them all out here. The Six of Swords in reverse. Interesting. And the Queen of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And then you have all these cards. So interesting. I'm not going to do this yet. Okay. So there's the Page of Swords is like a message coming to you. So for me, the Swords energy always feels like it's a communication. It's about mental thoughts. It's about you starting something new, like a new project. Maybe you talking. Oh, interesting. Empowerment. Maybe you speaking your truth. Maybe you saying what it is that you're feeling. But the Six of Swords shows up. And the Six of Swords energy is this energy of leaving behind something and moving forward. And here it's in reverse. It's this feeling of stagnancy. You are not to run away. From your thoughts. Wow. See, the cards can have specific meanings, but like when it comes to like this, the spread, then it shows up differently. So this Five of Pentacles energies is this fear of money, and you're releasing it. You're like understanding that abundance is yours always. Or maybe you've had a raise, you've like promotion, or maybe you've made some money somehow, and it's showing up here that like you shouldn't be worried about money. But then this Princess of Swords shows up when it's like this. Maybe you're starting a new project when it comes to drawing, painting, writing, speaking, something creative. which is the Swords energy, mental, with the Six of Swords in reverse, and you're needing to stay put. You're needing not to put your energies in so many places. You're needing to hone in on your thought process and keep it like in one place. But whatever that thought process is, like you have that idea of a project or idea of doing something, then just focus on that and you'll see that something will come to fruition, because the Queen of Pentacles is that. It's a Capricorn energy, but it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a female in your life that you need to look to, or this could be you, the embodiment of the Queen of Pentacles, which is this multitasker, but this person who also is entrepreneurial, someone who takes the world in her hands, but trusts in it. Look how beautiful this image is. Like she trusts herself to follow through on this path. You could also be you seeking a help from a mentor, a mother, someone older than you. It's possible. But there is this like I want to show you the bottom of the deck because I find it very interesting. It's the Seven of Swords in reverse. So the Seven of Swords in reverse is some like this energy of manipulation, someone around you that is lying to you, that's deceitful, a situation that could like turn on its head for you, around for you. Could be something that is someone holding back the truth from you. You holding back the truth from yourself, from telling other people, and it's irking you. And then we have the Empress and the Emperor showing up in reverse, which kind of like speaks to me of the Venus and Mars, the warrior, the I think she's a warrior too, in a different way. The nurturer, the divine feminine, divine masculine. There's this wow energy showing up for you, Cancer, here with this empowerment. It's like it's time to embody this and bring this balance together for you, and not allow this to like unfold around you. All this like behind the back, talking behind people, it's like it's a beneath you. It's now to take that role and speak your truth. Say what it is you want to say to whoever it is you need to say it to. Create that project. She's like all about creating projects. She's all about rebirth, she's all about birthing projects. He's all about doing. She's all about putting together the plan, and the Emperor is the one who goes and implements it. So there's this feeling here of you. There could be an Aries. This is a Taurus or Libra in your life. It could be also a relationship forming for you that you've been like pushing aside. It could be coming in. There could be a relationship that is interesting. There could be some lies in your relationship, and you need to be careful about that. But if I look at the whole of this, there's this feeling of a breakthrough, which is empowerment here, because we have a queen, a princess, an empress, an emperor, very strong energies here. You having to step into these powers, you having to stay put and to fix, to not fix, but to establish yourself as this empowered soul that you are, by speaking your truth, by bringing together this community, by bringing together this like project, you know, and harnessing this Empress and Emperor. This is the divine masculine, divine feminine energy, the 2022 showing up for you, Cancer, here. It's like you are going to be bringing together people You are, you could be doing that for yourself. But this Seven of Swords energy on the here at the bottom of the deck is bothering me because it was in reverse, so it's like not in reverse anymore. There could be like someone around you that is hiding their truth from you, and it's time to step away from that kind of energy. This like BS energy is not for you, Cancer. You're in an empowering stage right now. You are moving into your balanced self. I definitely feel there's this there's no more money troubles starting at the beginning of this year, and you're moving into a more set way of doing things in your life. I think there's definitely creative projects happening for you, but they're asking you to hone in on it, like one, even not like scatter your brain, because the Princess of Swords has that ability to do that, because she's like, what, yes, this and that, and it's like, just bring it in. The Queen of Pentacles telling you, just like encapsulate it in like a ball for the moment, right? And this two energies, like, it's like boom, man. You're either coming in a couplehood or you are a couple, and it's super strong. Just be careful of someone around you that might want to like break that up for you. But I feel like you're even too powerful for this Seven of Swords. I think the Seven of Swords could even be you talking shit to yourself all the time, talking yourself down, like, no, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, blah, blah, blah. So be careful of that energy. Wow. So as I said, I was going to pick a 6 suit. As I said in the intro, if you didn't listen to the intro, go listen to the intro, or just wait for this suit that I'm going to pick. All right. 6 of Wands. Success. Victory is yours. I mean, this is like, whether it's the beginning of 2022 or this just feels right to me. Everything here feels like you are stepping into your own. You are finding your path is opening up for you. I just feel like this is asking you to stop with the many different paths and stick to one path for the moment. The Queen of Pentacles energy is that energy of like success in whatever you do, but again, controlled. It's really interesting, the Queen of Pentacles, because it's Venus is retrograde in Capricorn. It's Capricorn. It's that feeling of stuckness, but it's that facing it. Maybe you have to face your mother, maybe you have to face a mentor, maybe you have to face your grandmother, your aunt, or your sister, someone, like a woman in your life, and you have to like come up with like face that challenge in your life as well, so that you can come out as this powerhouse. I love it. Anyways, this is amazing reading. 6 of Wands, baby. We're looking at some forward moving, successful, whether in your career or your relationship, feels good. It's also a Leo, so pay attention. That is also this Aries. Interesting. All right, my beautiful Cancer, I love you. I will see you next week, and please like, comment, subscribe. Also check your rising and your moon. All right, bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. We got family. Such a beautiful card. Family speaks of, if you have a family right now, it's like spend more time with your family. If you are newlyweds, or if you're trying to make a family, then it's very good. It feels really good to me. Also, if you just whatever, you could be a mother, son, a mother, daughter, father, whatever. Even if you don't have like a normal family like this, whatever that means, right? Stick to your family is what I feel like it's saying. It's like your family is going to get you through to the next year. This feels good to me. There's like, maybe some of you are actually have misaligned with your family members in the past few years, but know that family doesn't always have to be the family that you have, that you were born into. It could also be your friends and people that you've met online, or your soul tribe. So it's a very beautiful energy showing up here. Or it also feels like maybe you have to maybe spend more time at home, even if you're single. Like there's just a feeling of home and family life. The Two of Coins. So there's a decision that has to be made. The Eight of Coins in reverse. The Seven of Wands. And the Sun. We like to see that. Who is the Sun? You are. Seven of Wands. You are. Leo shows up twice. All right. We have the Two of Coins. Two of Coins speaks of a choice that you have to make, but it sounds like a choice that is a do or die. It's like something you're juggling in your life. But when it shows up with the Eight of Coins, the Eight of Coins in reverse, the Eight of Coins is all about work, career, business project, something that's going in your life that you're working on, and it's showing up the two of them together. It's interesting. 8 plus 10 is 8 plus 2 is 10. It's 1. It's like a new beginning. It almost feels like something is going on with your work life, and you're having to make a decision whether do I change things up? Do I change my job? Do I expand in the business? Do I minimize something? It's like this feeling that something's going on in that area of your life. It could also be, do I work at home? Do I work in the office, right? Do I focus more of my time do I stop working so hard? I spend more time with my family. There's all this that's showing up here. And then the Seven of Wands shows up, and it's like almost an action card here. He's like jumping off the staircase with all these wands everywhere. It feels very movement, right? There's a lot of motion. It almost feels like they're like, have faith in your next step and move into whatever it is that's like screaming in your heart. What is it like? I feel like here some of you are just following the routine of life, and it's asking you to like look at it and instead just go with your flow. I was gonna say go with your glow. Go with your glow and your flow. Like do what it is that you want to do, Leo. I feel like some of you are following a bit of the rule, and it's just not working out for you, and you're being asked to like throw all the wands in the air kind of thing, and just like pick up sticks almost, you know, like you have to pick up the stick. I know that maybe not pick up sticks. Just like whatever, do something very you, spontaneous. It's asking you to shine that, like you want to shine your light. You don't want to be like, it's almost interesting, like it's very dismal, it's black, and here it's like yellow, which is you, the sacral chakra. You are the sun, and it's like, do you want to be in the dark, or do you want to be living in this kind of light? The dark and the light. I like it. So there's this feeling of you stepping into something completely, not even completely off your game, because you're not a very regimented sign, Leo. It's just asking you to jump, like the Fool card almost. It's like, that's what I feel like he's doing here. He's just jumping off the staircase. He doesn't know where he's gonna land. And the sun is like, he or she, it's like there's swinging under the sun, saying, yeah, I'm just like here, I'm in Bali because I decided to come here and be a travel writer, or like, you know, like, or just doing what I want to do. Like you're teetering, like you're swinging here, and there's like nothing here, and there's like you're swinging in the unknown almost. That's what it feels like to me. And it's asking you to do that, Leo. It's asking you to step away from something that's like kind of boring you. And it could be like a work thing, because I see the 8 of coins, but it could be a project that you're working on. It could be like you're working on your house and you're like, and you just decide to move. You've been working on a renovation for way too long and you're like, what am I doing? I don't even like this house. Move. And then it's like, you made a great choice. That is the feeling I have here. It's like there's something that's like keeping you stagnant, and it's not you. And they're asking you to move. And family doesn't mean like everyone's like, oh, it's so comfortable, family. Like I said, family could be a tribe. It could be your friends. It could be whatever it is that you feel like family. It could be you and your cat that feels like family. You know, it doesn't always have to be what we think it is, a white picket fence. So I just feel like there's this that's happening for you here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse, which is you, by the way. But the fact that 6 of Wands is the success, the career, like success, the victory. It's in reverse. So it's there. It's there. It's there for you. And something's holding you back. The Queen of Swords in reverse, which the Queen of Swords is a Libra energy, which is a truth energy, which is like you're not being honest with yourself. And this reading is saying success, victory, completion, whatever it is that brightens your soul is yours. It's yours, Leo. But you need to take the risk and move into what it is you want. And you need to start being truthful to yourself, being like stop people pleasing, stop doing things for other people. The Queen of Swords doesn't do anything for anybody but herself. And it's not like a bad thing, by the way. It's a good thing, because it's time to be selfless a little bit right now. It's time to be selfish, right now. Because when you are selfish, which is such a bad connotation, that word is a derogatory word for me. I don't know why they make us feel like it's so bad, but it's not. It's not that for me. Selfish is like taking care of yourself and then able to take care of everybody else. I'm sure I've told you this many times. So there's just like 3 spots here happening here for me. It's just like you coming to terms with something that is mundane in your life and realizing that it's not working for me. What am I doing? And leaping. And finding that you made the right decision, because it's exactly where you need to be. And it could involve your family. It doesn't have to be, but it could be revolved in your home life. For some of you, I feel like you are like contemplating a move, either in your job, your business, or your family life. And it's time to jump and do it. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for, like, we're always waiting for something to happen, and it's like, you gotta go. That's what I see right here. It's so interesting. All right, so at the end, I want to pick the 6 of, I said at the beginning of the intro, I was going to pick the 6 suit, because it's a 222 year. So let's see where you're at for the year or for the month. I pick? Okay. Let's pick this one. Oh, it's exactly what I wanted to pick. It's amazing. 6 of Swords. What is this? Moving. Moving away from an old energy. Moving away from old ways of doing, thinking, routine, and moving, can't get anything, into new. This is a beautiful energy. Six of Swords energy is a Aquarius energy. We are entering into the age of Aquarius. It's this feeling of releasing all your mental burdens. It's like you're bringing them with you, but you're changing them up, and they're not going to be heavy burdens for you. They're going to be clear, focused, bright. You have success in your mind. You have you're looking forward to something. Like she's looking towards the swords and releasing behind. What a great energy, Leo. It's time to shine. It's time to be the Leo that you are. Don't stay in that energy that is keeping you in this kind of box. It's not worthy of you, and you know it. I feel it very strongly that some of you are needing to hear this, so it's time to move. Be the Queen of Swords. Be the freaking Leo that you are. I'm not going to say it again. All right. I love you, and I will see you in your next week. I'll see you next week, and check your rising and your moon. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. We got happiness. I mean, there's nothing I can say about this card except for that it's freaking amazing. So some of you have started a relationship. Maybe some of you have started a new business, started a new walk on a new path. But happiness is yours at the beginning of this year, which is amazing because, like, if you look at this year, the past year, you'd be like, whoa, we're going to feel this? But yeah, you are. There's a feeling of freedom. Maybe some of you starting something new, completely new, and it feels freeing and liberating. Just this energy, this motion of like these colors. I don't know. It just feels really good. But let's see the cards. So, wow, you got a full reading. Okay. The Emperor. Aries. Oh, the Emperor. The Emperor feels like, to me, of 2021 and 2021, 20 and 21, all of them together. It's this feeling of authority, this feeling of warriorship as well. You know, I always bash the Emperor, but it's also someone standing in his truth and his power, being revered. So let's just see. This could be a boss in your life, an authority figure. Could be a man. So let's just see. The Queen of Cups. Boom. So the Queen of Cups is a Cancer. It's like an energy of love and romanticism, spirituality. She also can be very emotional. She can also bury herself in her emotions. Let's just see what's going on here. The Emperor and the Queen of Cups energy is kind of an interesting energy because fire and water, right? Not very good together. But let's see. The Three of Wands is another Aries energy. The Three of Wands is as a destination, is moving forward, is moving towards something. You see it very clearly. Is maybe the two of you moving towards something. Could be a relationship here starting with, for some of you, and you're the love, and he's this, or you're this, and you know, it doesn't matter. But to me, it feels very good. And also, it doesn't have to be a relationship. Like I said, it could be a boss, and you are getting a promotion, you're getting a raise, you're getting something, like you're working very closely with your boss, with your colleague, with your manager. This kind of feeling here, but it's very forward moving. It could be in a spiritual sense that you are not taking shit from the man anymore, and you're like raising your vibration, and you're moving forward. So there's a lot of interesting energies here. So let's just see what's going on here. So we have the High Priestess in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, people, like I can't even make this up. So you have two queens, a High Priestess, an Emperor, a 3, and an Ace. So like a Wands, which is like a fire sign, fire. You have water, another fire sign, and you have a water sign. So there's like fire and water. So I don't know, I don't need to tell you that fire puts out water. Right? There's a lot of high emotion here. When I see the Emperor show up here and the High Priestess in reverse, it's like this could be like someone coming into your life that is a man or woman that's in your life that is a relationship, and the High Priestess showing up in reverse is like they're asking you to go into your intuition and pay attention to the signs around this. Stop second guessing yourself, stop overthinking, stop doing all these things, and just listen to your heart. Because the trajectory looks really good, by the way. This could be a boss that's it's overpowering in your life, and it's asking you, can you listen to yourself, Virgo? Because if it's not feeling right, then you need to start paying attention to the signs. The Emperor could be like, again, the year, the authoritative figures out there that are not really powerful, but they're needing to you to step into your power. Because the Queen of Cups energy is this like energy of spirituality, of stepping into that intuition, stepping into this like Empress role, kind of role, the divine feminine role. And the Queen of Wands shows up underneath in a reversal, is like, hey, you want to stand in your truth, in your spirituality, then you better embrace this Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands isn't, look, if you look at her, she's like, I'm a badass. I'm not taking it. I don't care if you're like, the Queen of Wands energy is an interesting energy to me because she's an Aries again, which is interesting. And she's very confident, very like outgoing, charismatic, very driven, very passionate about things. The Queen of Cups is the same thing, but she's a bit more emotional. The Queen of Wands is like, could be emotional, but she won't show it in public. And I feel like this is coming up and saying, okay, don't be emotional about your decisions, which Virgo is not really you, right? But still, I really feel like it's pointing towards listening to yourself. Go inside and listen to you. And the Queen's showing up is like, there could be a female mentor in your life that you want to look at, you want to reach out to. Could be a mother energy that's showing up here. Could be a mother-father energy for any of you out there that is showing up, that is like, could play an important role in your life. Could be a couple. Like, there's so many things, because the Three of Wands shows up with the Ace of Wands underneath. The Ace of Wands is this energy of trying, of a new road, a new relationship, a new project, a new path. But it's in reverse because you're like holding back. But it's there, Virgo. So there's a lot of empowering energy here for you, Virgo. It's almost like up to you to start believing in your power, because it's all here. You're being asked to go in and listen carefully, like not carefully, but really listen in to what it is that you want. I'm like looking at this energy here. So he's sitting on his stance, right? She's sitting too. So they're very much in control of their emotions. They're in control. And then the Queen of Cups doesn't feel like she's sitting. Right? Do you feel like she's sitting? I feel like she's standing. And the Queen of Wands is sitting comfortably. So there's this part of you that is unsure of how to progress in this relationship, in this work project or work, or on this path that you're taking, and you're almost being asked to not lead with your heart, to lead with your mind, and lead with your other mind, your higher self, that intuition, the gut. Because what's going, like the Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands are showing up, and the Three of Wands is like your movement is forward. Like she's already past these two. She's already chosen what she wants to go. This is like the Emperor. This is the path that he takes. The Ace of Wands, he decides that he wants to I want to go after the Empress. And in the Two of Wands, he makes the choice where he goes, like which path he takes. And the Three of Wands, he's like, this is the path I'm going to take. I'm going for her. I'm going to ask her to marry him. And the Four of Wands, he gets married. You know what I'm saying? There's this feeling of that. A Three of Wands is like, it's like a decisive action. And it's something new for you. And you need not worry about it, is what I'm saying. There could be some, like the Emperor showing up here feels to me there could be some pushback. But it could be you pushing yourself back, because the Queen of Cups shows up and it's you like being too heady about it, to be like, oh, I don't know if he loves me, or I don't know if she likes it, or I don't know if I deserve this job, blah blah. And the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess are like badass bitches, like, hey, yo, you need to rise. You need to rise, whether you're male or female. You need to rise and take that freaking torch or that light and move forward, because whatever's being handed to you is awesome. Happiness is yours if you want to take it. I want to show you this. Like, he's holding onto this lamp like tight, rigidly. The Three of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the other ones don't have. They're like, yeah, all rising. They're all standing upright, because this is your future. You are moving into what it is that you deserve. So stop belittling yourself. Stop wondering what it is that you need to do. Stop playing in the energy of the Emperor, that you think that there's a higher authority over you. You think that they have more, they can decide whether that you're a good employer or not. They can decide whether you're a good lover or not. You know that this kind of authoritative like energy that we've lived with for thousands of years, that we've allowed. No, it's time to step into your spirituality. It's time to step into that power that you have, the divine feminine, divine masculine power, and take hold of this freaking light and go for it. Do whatever it is that you want to do. Stop thinking, is what I'm saying. I think I said that last week too. There's a lot of you that are just like not believing in this power that you have. It's freaking all here, man. We got queens and priestess and emperors. It's like, you can't have a better freaking reading than this. So happiness is yours. So if you didn't check my introduction, I'm going to pick a suit of 6 for you. See where your energies are at, because 2022 is number 6 numerology. So let's see. For some reason I want this one. The 6 of Pentacles. So funny. The 6 of Pentacles is a Taurus energy, but it's your energy. It's earth energy. So the 6 of Pentacles is this giving and receiving energy. So there's that energy here. It's like you're giving love, it's time to receive the love. You're giving your time and effort in this job, it's time to receive that promotion and that raise and that freaking whatever. you're giving your energy. It's time to receive your energy. So you've given to the Emperor. It's time to receive from the queens. That is the energy. It's so beautiful energy. Six of Pentacles is like generosity. If you're being generous with your heart, if you're being generous because it's good for your taxes, well, you might not receive it in that kind of way. If you're being generous because it's something you want to do, then it's gonna come tenfold to you. That is the kind of energy of the Six of Pentacles. It's a rising energy of money as well. All right, my beautiful Virgos. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you want to check your other messages, go check your rising and your moon sign. Also, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. So we got trust. Who do we need to... Hello, my beautiful Libra. We got trust. Trust in yourself, trust in someone else. Who do we need to trust? Trust could be a trust fund coming in. It could be lots of things. So I like this energy. I feel like, I didn't notice that. Does she have wings in the back of her? I don't know. I just feel like she's at this edge and she's almost jumping off the edge. And it's like, trust yourself. Take that risk. So I don't know what area of your life is coming up for you, Libra, but let us find out. Lots of big readings this week. All right. We got the Fool. That is so funny. I didn't even know that. Wow. The Fool card is this idea of her like off the edge here at the same time. So I feel like some of you are being asked to make a move towards something new, a change. The Hierophant is a Taurus card. A change in spirituality, a change in the way you see things, a change in like your work or your career, or you need to take a new course of something, higher learning. The Queen of Swords in reverse shows up. The Queen of Swords is Libra, and you're showing up in reverse. And the Four of Wands. What an interesting energy here. So there's a Fool showing up, which is Aquarius. The Hierophant is a Taurus. The Queen of Swords is you, and the Four of Wands is Aries. There's just this feeling that the fact that you show up for me in reverse speaks to me of you holding yourself back from speaking the truth, you being hard on yourself, you judging yourself. There's like an imbalance, right? The Queen of Swords energy is a bit like the Justice energy to me. You're really holding your tongue. You wanting to say something. You're wanting so much to move into kind of this energy here, this Fool energy with the Hierophant. Feels like you want to jump into spirituality, or you're awakening. You're feeling like you're seeing signs, you're seeing messages. You're wanting to like take more courses, or learn more about it, or just this feeling of new. You know, the Hierophant card is usually in the original, it's like the Bishop card, which is very like a square box like this. But in this card, we're interpreting it differently because I'm using the images to it. He looks happy, excited, like he keeps his consciousness keeps rising. There's like a leveling up feeling here, and it's like you don't have to only be spiritual. It could be like you're stepping up the ladder, climbing up the ladder in your job. You could be freeing yourself from restriction, and this is why the Fool's like, just go for it. Trust yourself. But you're not. Like, you want it, but you're not. You're not trusting yourself. You're not believing that you can make this move to a new job. You're staying within the confines of this restriction. You're choosing to not take that leap. You're choosing to not believe in yourself. You're choosing to follow the rules and the norms, which is not you. It's not the Queen of Swords. And it's very uncomfortable right now for me. But it's so funny because the Four of Wands is celebration and marriage and coming together. So I almost feel like I have to look at this very closely. So I gotta see what's going on under here. So under here we have the Ace of Swords, which is again truth. You're not seeing clearly. The Five of Pentacles is like fear of money. And the Seven of Wands, which is not having faith in yourself. When I look at the whole of this, there's a feeling of some of you are wanting to step into something new in your life. You're wanting to move away from a job, away from a partnership, away from a relationship, away from family, away from an area of your life that feels stagnant to me. That you've been seeing clearly, but you don't want to see it. You see what it is, but you don't want to. That kind of idea with the Queen of Swords in reverse is like, I don't want to deal. I don't want to deal with it because you're afraid of money. You're afraid if you change the job, you won't make as much money as you did before. If you change this relationship, well, how am I going to make money? If you change, there's this feeling. It's like a underlying feeling of lack, of struggle, of like, but how am I going to do it on my own? Like there's that feeling, that Queen of Swords in reverse feeling, that loss of trust in yourself. But yet the Four of Wands shows up, and I almost feel like, I have to think about it. It's like you need to go through this period in your life. You need to go, because it's like as you know, many of us on this awakening journey, or many of us on any life journey, like nothing was easy, because we all had to wake up a certain point in our lives. We all had to see things clearly, and if everything was Pleasantville, then we wouldn't have seen anything. So this is what's happening here. You're having to jump into something that is very uncomfortable for you. You have to jump into something that into fears, into your guilts, into those energies that are of low vibration. And the only way for you to come out of it is that way. It's like to jump into it and like be faced with it in front of you and say, okay, no, this is not for me. And that is what the Four of Wands is. It's like, you did it, good for you, girl or boy, whoever's watching. You face the demons. You face your lowest, your biggest fears. You face your guilt, you face your worry, your anxiety, your stress. You faced it. And now it's time to celebrate. It's time to have faith in yourself again. It's time to understand that these are all lessons in your life. And these are put in your way for you to overcome them. To trust in yourself. This could be for just specific Libras, but I really feel like that is it. And there could be some of you that are jumping into the spirituality, and your people are like get the F out of here, but know that it's the right thing to do. Everything here feels like you're having to face the challenges before you face the lessons. They're all karmic lessons here, and the end result is like, hallelujah. Because the Four of Wands speaks of wedding, but do I see wedding here? It could be the Hierophant, could be wedding. Like you're jumping into a wedding. Maybe you're jumping into a wedding. Jumping into a relationship really fast. And the Queen of Swords like, yo, are you thinking about it? Are you doing it the right way? Like, it's interesting. I could stay with this one for a long time, because the fact that the Four of Wands shows up and the Future card as like very good. It almost feels like you might even have an altercation with a Libra. Like you're coming head to head with a Libra who's like pushing you back from making this move. Doesn't have to be. It could be yourself doing that to yourself, but it could also be a woman in your life that is like, doesn't have to be a Libra, right? It could be a woman, a mother, a widow. Usually Queen of Swords are widows. Or it could be like a best friend, or someone, a woman that's in your life that is judging you harshly, and it's not making you feel good, and you're like, nah, I gotta get away from this kind of energy. But know that you need to do this, Libra, because this is your end goal, which is celebration. It's coming together with your soul tribe. It's coming together. It's like maybe the raise, the promotion that you needed. Maybe it's like finding that perfect mate for you. Maybe it's whatever it is. It's that right road that you need to take. Sucks, eh? Sometimes, right? Life sucks sometimes, but no, it's beautiful. Know that it's all lessons that we have to learn. It's just lessons. We chose our contracts. We came here and said, you know, this is what I want to learn. I want to learn how hard it is, life on Earth. So, if you didn't see my intro, I'm picking out the suits of 6 since it's 2022, which is a 6 year. I've also included the Lover's card, so let's see what's going on. 6 of Wands. So interesting. You got the 4 of Wands, the 6 of Wands. So these are both like celebratory cards, victory, success. So that is coming for you, Libra. And we felt that a bit, like in your cards. It's just this like hiccup that has to happen. I think it had to happen because you probably were like on a high for a while, Libra. And it's like, you know, Libra, you need to face the challenge. You need to face that big obstacle that's sitting in your path. It's not enough just to go around it. You need to actually climb over it or chip your way through it because it's screaming to me that you are having to learn this lesson the hard way, but know that victory is yours. So stop being hard on yourself, and if jumping in means making like sparking a fire in your home or sparking something that causes like ruckus, so be it. But it's time. It's time you do what you need to do. It's time to turn the Queen of Swords around and be that feisty H-Bay that you are, man or woman. All right, so this is an interesting reading. Jump. Take the risk. Trust yourself. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check your rising and your moon for other messages. This was a beauty. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. We got lighten your load. So lighten your load. This guy, like, he's carrying the really heavy load on his back. He seems to be carrying the world on his back. Are you doing that, Scorpio? I'm sure you are. What does that mean, though? It doesn't have to mean that you're carrying all the woes of the world, but it could feel like you're carrying the world on your back because you're carrying your love, your partner's love, your children's love, your work, the crap that's going on outside. It could be everything. You're like, yeah, no worries. I'm Scorpio. I can do this, right? No, man. And it's like, It's so beautiful that you have this little light ball here. That's all you need. When you just stand up, carry this light ball in your hand, which is you, the power of you, your energy. Let's see what's going on in your life, my beautiful Scorpios. We got the Three of Wands energy, which is movement forward. Which is, could be like, here feels to me like a race almost, like, right? You're going around obstacles in your road, but finding that destination at the end of the water. There's these two mountains. Very interesting. Let's see what's going on here. Princess of Wands, the Page of Wands. And the Ten of Swords. And the, ooh, interesting. So we got like Three of Wands with these mountains. You see they're far away here and now they're closer here. So here you are like seeing your goals at a distance and you're heading towards it, and here you're already reached the goal kind of thing, and you're starting. The Page of Wands could be a child in your life that is significant right now in your life. Could be, it's just the pages usually are messengers and they're carrying a message to us saying it's time. You see how she's poised, sitting very comfortably on one leg. It's time to move, expand your business. It's time to to step into a new project. It's time perhaps to think of having a new baby. That's the Wands energy. It's time to step into a relationship. It's time to take a chance is what this is. The Page of Wands could be Leo, Aries, Sagi. Three of Wands is Aries. So there's like Aries usually very pointed. They're very focused. They're looking at the prize. The Princess of Wands has the Leo and Aries. So there's that feeling of very vibrancy, of expansiveness. And then the Ten of Swords shows up, which is a Gemini energy. The Ten of Swords energy, look at it. It's like interesting energy to me because there's this feeling here for you that it's exactly this, right? Here you are. Let's look at this. The circles and the circle here. There's something you're moving towards. You're wanting to move towards. And yet here you feel it very burdensome to move toward that. You're feeling like, if I make this move, like you're worried about it. You're worried about making this move. So I don't know what move it is and what area of your life it is, but you're wanting to make it. And here you're like deciding, you're turning around these little piers and you're like, I don't know, what should I do? But you still have like a fixed point. You kind of know what you want, Scorpio. Like that we know for sure. Fixed signs that you are. You know what you want. And here you're like, you're dilly-dallying on it. You're like, okay, so what is it? What is it that I want? So should I start a new job? Should I start a new relationship? Should I do this? It's like that's the Page energy. It's very innovative, like thinking about new things, new ways of doing things. And then you get the Ten of Swords energy, and the Ten of Swords like, are you sure you want to do that, Scorpio? Like, it's almost like you weighing this shit on you again. You finding the light, you finding the light, the lightness, even the light, you're seeing what it is you want to do, and then you go into your darkness again, which is Scorpio. You like find everything wrong with it. Well, if I change this job, then I won't make as much money. If I change this project, then what if? If I change this relationship, then I gotta start over again. If I, like all this, like if I wear the pink instead of the black, then they might think I'm this. You know, that's the kind of energy here. And that is where we need you to go, because the Ten of Swords is actually releasing yourself from this and saying it's enough. It's start 10. 1 plus 0 is new beginning. It's like, it's time. It's time to stop being the martyr. It's time to stop being the victim here. It's time to move out of this energy of, oh, poor me, or what if, and what if, who cares? It's like, embrace this kind of energy, because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is Libra energy. We have the Justice upright, which I kind of find interesting because the Queen of Swords and the Justice are almost the same energy here. And we have the Three of Pentacles upright. So the Three of Pentacles speaks to me of work, collaboration, but it's at the bottom of the deck. So it's something speaks to me of, so some of you might be lawyers, some of you might be work in the Justice Department, some of you might work as cops or notaries or judges or whatever. You're working somewhere in that kind of line of work, government, institutional. And if that's the case, then it's not working for you. There's none of it that it feels good. This is the load that you're carrying on your back. And it's time to move forward. There's also this feeling of the Queen of Swords energy. Is this speaking of your truth energy? Is being honest with yourself 100%. Being truthful to yourself. It's like, look, she's like a warrior. And it's in reverse. So it's like, okay, it's time, Scorpio. It's time to stand up from this. So the 10, the page, the knight, the queen. It's time to stand up, remove all these worries, anxieties, stresses, these low vibe energies from you. It's time to step into your truth, into your power, regardless of everyone else around you. You might feel an imbalance. You might feel like people are against you. You might feel like I really feel like you're going to be it's not going to be comfortable for you at all, Scorpio, and you're going to disrupt the normal around you. You're finding yourself in a situation at this beginning of 2022 where you're being given an opportunity to jump into something new, to be giving an opportunity to take the road less traveled and go for it, go for the light, and step away from these energies around you. I feel like you're carrying still some other people's energies, and it's like, who are you? You are light, you are truth, you are a freedom seeker, you are a warrior. Doesn't matter if everyone else feels like, what is going on with you, Scorpio? Why are you doing this? Doesn't matter, because that is who you are, and it's time. And this Three of Pentacles in reverse feels to me like feel like you're cornered. You feel like you're like, and you don't want to be cornered. Scorpio doesn't want to be cornered. No, there's no part of you that likes to feel like that. And the Three of Pentacles speaks of work as well, so it feels like that is like they're almost not going to give you a choice when it comes to work. They're going to be like, well, it's too bad. You're going to be like, oh, it's too bad. Or like anything that a trifecta, right? What is the trifecta? It's like the good, the bad, the ugly. I mean, there's like so many threes. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Could be religion that you're like stepping away from. Mind, body, spirit. If it's unbalanced, maybe you're needing to step into something else that's like, maybe you're energy healers and you're needing to expand your business in some way. There's just a feeling here of restriction, and you're not, you can't, it's like, it's you're unable to move forward this way. You're needing to release all that. You're needing to take that ball on top of you and like roll it away, because some great opportunity is coming your way. And if you're still stuck in this kind of energy, then you won't see it coming and you won't be able to grab onto it. So this is a very interesting message for you, Scorpio, because it's all speaking here to me that you have something coming towards you. There's a path opening, but you won't see it if you're stuck in this. And you won't see it if you're feeling unbalanced and you're feeling like everybody's against you, which maybe they are, but doesn't matter, because it's not their life, it's your life. It's time to come out of this trap. Boom, boom, boom. Always feeling like you need to come out of here to feel whole again. Wow. Who would have thought this was going to come out? So, if you didn't watch my intro, I'm going to pick a suit 6 because it's 2022. 6 is the number. And I also have the Lovers card in here. So, like I do for some people, here we go. Pick a card. Pick a card. The Lovers. Gemini. If Gemini is in your rising or your moon, this is significant. If not, doesn't matter. This is healing. Archangel Raphael is our healer. Divine masculine, divine feminine. So interesting, right? There's the trifecta here happening. The Mountain. There is this feeling of you needing to rise. Make a choice. This is a choice card. Make the choice that it works for you. This is a Gemini card. It's a communication card, mental card, mind. It's all about the mind. So maybe some of you are needing to speak up. Speak your truth to yourself, to the others around you. Maybe it has to do with a relationship. Could be, obviously, lovers here. I'm trying to think if it could be an incoming relationship. At the moment, I don't feel like that is right at this second, that it's an incoming relationship for you. I think more it's a relationship with yourself and within your an existing relationship. It could be with a family or friends. I just feel like you are needing to step away from something that is been keeping you down for a long time, and you're needing to speak up about it with this Gemini here. And know that it will be healing for you to stand up again and grab the world in your hands. I love you, Scorpio. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next week. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. So we got friendship. So I don't know who this needs to go out to. But when I see friendship, I feel like some of you maybe are lacking in friends. Like maybe you've been lackadaisical when it comes to friendships, and you're needing to reunite these friends of yours. Maybe you walked away from friends, and this is a card coming in asking you to reunite with your friends. But also could be like maybe new soul tribes coming in, new friends are showing up for you. There's just a feeling of a social that is maybe lacking, since we've been lacked of social gatherings this past 2 years. So there's this feeling that you're needing to step into that again. So we're going to see what the cards have to say for you. Ooh, the bottom of the deck is interesting. So we got the Two of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. What an interesting reading. The Two of Swords speaks of having to make a decision between two decisions that are kind of hard, but in reverse is releasing yourself from that decision. It could also feel like there's like deception, dishonesty around you. Like someone hasn't been truthful with you. And then the Ten of Coins comes in, which is like this feeling of money, investment, like a family inheritance coming your way, or it's a very interesting energy, because then the Eight of Cups is this energy of walking away from something that's holding you down. I'm not even trying to think about the friendship here. I'm just thinking of this Two of Swords energies. There's like someone has deceived you when it comes to money, or someone has lied to you within the family structure, because the Ten of Coins could be that as well. Within that, oh, interesting. So, like, obviously not every single one, but I feel here there is some kind of misstep when it has come to your family situation. Maybe someone has dipped into your savings, someone has dipped into your pocket and it's not sitting well with you. There could be, I say that because I see the Ten of Coins with money. But it could be someone that has overstepped their boundaries when it comes to a family, a friend, or a work environment. Since it's a 10, maybe a 10, the pentacle energy. Your financial security could be an investor that has dipped into your funds. Could be something like that, and you're needing to walk away from this kind of energy. So I'm gonna like show you at the bottom of the deck, because we have the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. We have the Chariot in reverse, which is a Cancer energy, and the Nine of Cups, which is Pisces. Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, Capricorn, and the Two of Swords, Libra. But again, I'm putting them out there for you if that means anything for you. There's this interesting, because the Devil underneath, and the Two of Swords. So here I'm talking deception and dishonesty, and the freaking Devil shows up. So like, and that feels to me like, whether I put it in reverse or not, like I put in reverse, it's the same idea. There is someone around you that is lying to you. There's someone around you that is deceiving you, stealing from you, dishonest, deceptive. Feel that they're all here. Maybe obsessive, but the fact that the Ten of Coins is here is like materialistic. So are maybe in it for the money. So I don't even know like who this could be for, but there's this very strange energy here, and it's exactly that. A 2 with the Devil, and the 2. It's the Devil's 15 plus 2 is 17. Very interesting number. But 8 is like finding that power within you. And then you have the 10 of Coins with this Chariot in reverse. The Chariot, right, is this feeling of ego. It's a fast moving energy, but it's this is like an energy. I'm going to explain to you. Thank you, tarot reader. So there's this feeling of discomfort here, because there's someone that's not being true to you. It's very clear in the cards. And here, you're seeing it, but you're not seeing it. Your ego is coming in the way and saying, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. So what if they're stealing money from you? So what if they're in it for the money? So what if they're disrupting your family life, your home life? the Chariot shows up to me as like an energy of ego at this point because of the devil. And it's like you saying, no, 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 it's okay, it's okay. It's all, I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna work it out. Some people. This could be a 10 of coins situation where like your family, your life is disrupted, and a Chariot, the Cancer is someone around you that can help you through this, that can help you see through this. That could be that as well. But there's this movement that, and it's so funny because the Chariot will show up and the movement is like, it's time to go. The 8 of Cups. It's time to leave this behind you because you keep holding on to this person or the situation around you that is like dishonest and not trustworthy. There's a feeling of money for some reason. There's like a, I'm not saying it's like a theft of money, but just be careful, Sagittarius, is what I'm feeling that for you. You're needing to walk in you walk away, and the 9 of Cups is in reverse. The 9 of Cups is like the happiest card in the deck, and this is waiting for you at the end of this. But it'll only like go upright if you move away. It's like some of you are the Pisces is like intuition, but it's also delusion. So some of you are deluding yourself in staying in this situation. I didn't expect it to be so like this. Okay, but there's a move that you need to make, Sagittarius, and it requires you to step out of this situation. There's someone around you that is not being truthful, and that's enough, right? And you're holding on because all you want to see is victory and success in your life, but you're holding on to this. But if it's the cards are like, no, you need, if you want happiness and you want victory in your life and you want to be fulfilled, then you need to step away from this situation. It could be in a work environment, you know, you're dealing with money and work. It could be a relationship environment, it could be friends, it could be anything. But there's this feeling here you're holding on to something that is a dead end. Like it almost feels like a dead end through that arch. Nice. Friendship. Maybe you need to reach out to your friends, and that's what the card is you reach out to your friends and help you through this, because maybe it's not the easiest path to take, but it's almost like you want to be sane and you want to take care of yourself, and you need to do this for yourself. So I will pick a 6 suit. In the intro, I told you that it's the 222 year, so 6th year. I will pick an overall energy of what's happening for you this year, or just this month. Let's see what's going on. This one? 6 of Cups. Taurus got this. The 6 of Cups is a lot of energies here, and I'm going to just use it for what I see here. 6 of Cups is this energy of going back to who you are. Remembering your past. Remembering the strength that you are. Maybe it's reaching out to your children to help you through this as you leave. But it's this feeling of maybe someone from your past is going to come and help you through this as well. So reach out to someone that knows you, that can help you through this. Reach out to, this is remembering you as the strength that you are. And with the friends here, it feels like maybe you're on the outs with friends in your life, and it's asking you, can you go back and remember why you were friends with them in the beginning and bring that together? There could be a lot of things here. But there's definitely an indication of someone from your past that's going to help you through this. Move forward. You're needing to do this for yourself, my beautiful Saggies. Welcome to 2022, Sagittarius. Right. I love you so much. I do. I'm a warrior standing here, holding your hand as I guide you through this, but it must be done. If you want to do it, of course. Release that ego. It's time. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. You don't have to take this because it's not every single Sagittarius that this is going through. So also like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next year. Wow, man. I will see you next week. I love you. Bye. I hope I don't see you next week. Okay, bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. So we got financial health. What can we say about this card? It's freaking amazing. So like, you have this beautiful tree, someone is climbing to the top, someone's getting a raise, someone's getting a promotion, someone's winning money in the lottery, something's looking good for you. So all the hard work that you put in, kudos to you. Something is happening for you. So now we have another full reading. Okay, we got the King of Wands, which is the Leo energy. Beautiful energy here. Let's just see how it shows up. The Hanged Woman, which is the Hangman, which could be a Pisces energy. The Four of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So interesting, the energy. So there's a lot of things that could be here, but when I look at the financial health, like, let's just think of a job or your career. So this could be you. You could be a boss, an employer, a manager, supervisor, a very prominent position in your work. But there's a problem here. Because maybe you've been waiting around for validation, maybe you've been waiting around for a raise or a promotion, and it just doesn't seem to be coming for you. And the Four of Cups is like, yo man, what the hell, what do I have to do? And the Six of Swords shows up, and it's like, you gotta head out of there. Right? You gotta go on to something new. So this is obviously not every single Capricorn. I'm just weaving a little tale here that I see. This could be you. I feel like this is you. Let's say you're a king, the queen, whatever, woman, man. You're sitting patiently. He's sitting patiently with the wand in his hand, very secure in himself or herself, very confident. The next step, yet could be in a job, could be in a relationship, could be whatever you're trying to make a decision on, moving a house, doing something significant, very significant to me, because the King of Wands is that authority figure, very monumental decision that you have to make in your life. But you're confident and you're sitting, you already have an idea of what it is you want to do, Capricorn. Yet I think you're waiting around for others to make a decision so that you could just jump on it. And it's just not working out for you to be waiting around for someone else to make this decision. It's just not working. And then you're finding yourself in this Four of Cups energy where you're like, okay, why do I always have to be the one making decisions all the time? Do I really want to? I just stay here. And the Six of Swords is like, no. You don't. You just don't. you know what to do, then do it, is this energy. This waiting around is not you. And then at the bottom of the deck, I have to show you, you have the Justice card, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Cups in reverse. So when I see these cards, the Justice card is a Libra. The Justice is finding balance in your life, but it also could be legalities, lawyers, notaries, accountants, judges, police, government, taxes, could be all that crap. But it's on the bottom of the deck. So there's an issue here. You have that issue with that. So either you're having a run-in with the government, you're having a run-in with the authority figures out here, there's divorce, separation on the table here. There is a feeling of a breakup of sorts in a business, a contract gone bad, a negotiation that's just not working for you. And the Two of Cups shows up at the bottom, and that is a reversal card to me, because the Two of Cups is your soulmate, your twin flame, your partnership. It's like affecting the partnership. Wow. You're in a very strange place, Capricorn, because it almost feels like you know what to do. You have a very strong, you know where you're going. Yet there's this like in between stages here, because someone maybe is like keeping you back from your potential of moving forward. Someone is holding you down. It could be a partner, like a romantic partner, because the Two of Cups is here, but it could also be a business partner. It could be a friend that's very close to you, a best friend. It could be someone like this that's holding you back from moving forward, and you're like, you don't work well like that, Cappy. We know that. And the Six of Swords, like, no, you gotta go. This is not where you need to be. And if someone is like breaking up with you, divorcing you, wanting to cut ties with you in your partnership, whatever it is, you're like, okay. It's like almost this energy is like, that's the best route. It's time to move. Because the Five of Cups shows up. The Five of Cups in reverse, which is like this feeling you have inside you that you're like, oh no, but I gotta stay because oh no, but why do I feel like this? I feel like depressed. And it's like, no, you gotta go. It's like, I don't know who am I speaking to, but this is like, the financial health is very interesting that it shows up here, because I feel like maybe some of you are in the middle of a divorce or separation, or maybe some of you are in the middle of a business dissolution or something like that, and the financial health is showing, say, don't worry about it. Go. Don't worry about it, because this is fine. If you're worried about money, don't. If you're worried about moving into a new job, a new career, because there's so much like weighing on you, because your partner or your friends are saying, what are you doing? Why are you going to move? No, you're so good there, blah, blah, blah. This is all coming in saying, move. It's Leo Aquarius, which is so interesting, because in the zodiac wheel, the Leo and the Aquarius are the opposite signs. And the coming together kind of thing feels good to me. It's like, make the move, get the frick out. You have to go. I don't know who needs to hear this, like I said. So there's this feeling of you lingering, going back and forth all the time, Well, because maybe even your boss is coming back and giving you like hints, oh, I'm going to give you this, and nothing shows. Maybe your partner is doing the same thing. Your business partner is like, okay, yeah, we're going to work on it, but nothing really works on it. So there's this feeling of static. It's a static feeling here, Capricorn. And these two external cards are saying no. Stand in your power. You know what you need to do. Look at the king. He's freaking amazing, confident. He knows what he's doing. And the Six of Swords energy is like, I'm leaving. I don't need to deal with this bullshit. I am better than this. That is what I'm seeing here. Wow. That's what I'm seeing. All right, so in my intro, I said I was going to pick a suit card that is a 6 in the tarot deck because the 2022 is 6. So I'm just going to see what your overall energy for the year is, or this month. So I'm going to make you pick the card. This one. 6 of Cups. Sagittarius and Taurus got this. So the 6 of Cups is this remembrance of self card. It's also a past card. So a nostalgia card, but someone coming in from your past that's going to help you through this. Maybe someone coming to help you through your divorce, your separation, your dissolution of your business, of your changing your career, changing your home, changing the change that is happening here in this card. It feels to me like someone is helping you, that someone from your past will come in and help you, or they're already helping you. There's the feeling with children here. Maybe there is a issue with the separation of children. But I'm feeling like you need not worry about this, Capricorn. I feel like it's like a right move that you're making. Like you see, like all those cups have like flowers in them. There's growth. There's the seeds have been set. And now this move that you're making is going to flourish into something for you. Obviously, this is not every single Capricorn, and this is what I'm seeing in the cards. You're needing to make a change in whatever area of your life, because it doesn't feel balanced to me. It feels like there's a lot of pushback from other people. There's a lot of waiting around. It's time to go. It's time to make a change. That's my final message. If this didn't resonate, go ahead and check your rising and your moon sign or your Venus. And I will see you next week. Do like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. Make a change. All right. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. So we got dreams. Dreams can be two different things, many things. But the fact that you're a star card and the hopes and dreams can come true card, it's so beautiful that this shows up. There's also dreams to me. As soon as I pulled it, and Instagram, I even said this, is that I felt like a lot of you are having vivid, lucid dreams. You're being asked to write down these dreams. These are messages for you. These are not rando things that are happening in your mind. These are things that are actually happening in the astral realms, and that your team, your guides, is coming and giving you these messages. They may seem strange to you, so that's why you write them down. You reach out to people like us that can interpret dreams, or you can look it up on internet and dream messages. But there is this, or you just sit with it. Sit with it and ask yourself, what does this mean? Most of the time, you know. I feel like maybe these, like, you have big goals, big dreams. Maybe they're coming true this year. So let's just check it out. What is going on with you? Oh, I remember you have like you got like 5 cards. You got like so many cards. I was like, really? Okay. Someone needs to know something. Knight of Wands in reverse. All right, the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands always feels to me like a player, someone who comes into your life, a one-night stand, like flirty, blah, blah, blah kind of energy, but charming, charismatic, but in reverse. So let's look at this. The Tower. The Tower card. What's going on, Aquarius? The Page of Wands. Nice. The World card. And the Two of Pentacles. Oh my god, that's a choice card at the end. Oh my god, what is going on? All right, so we're gonna be here for a while. Okay, Knight of Wands. Like I said, it's that's the personality. When I see a court card, we usually think it's a who person in your life, someone in your life. Could be someone younger than you. It could be a teenager. Usually the knights are teenager, 20 years old kind of thing. A warrior, conqueror, very, very like a conqueror, someone who is out there and will win the fight, but it's in reverse. So I almost feel like you've lost your fight. Interesting, because we see the Tower show up, and it's like the chaos, the confusion, all the shit that's going on out there. Maybe you've broken up with a Knight of Wands, some of you. Maybe you're having issues with your teenage daughter or teenage son. Maybe some of you are having issues with your friends. Knight of Wands is that lively energy, like a party animal kind of thing, and in reverse it's like someone is lying to you, someone is being like sneaky with you, and it's not doing well with you, Aquarius. Right? This is the chaos here. There's someone around you that is like being underhanded kind of thing. And then you got the Page of Wands that shows up, which is interesting, which is the little brother and little sister of the Knight. And it's like maybe you're needing to start something fresh, something new. Definitely, I'm feeling there's something here that's not working for you. Whether it's a relationship, a friendship, whether it's a job, whether it's like your kids, or an idea that you've had in your head that's not working for you anymore. It's like choices that you've made. There's something like hammering at you, like banging the drum, like I feel like it's like, and you're having a hard time like seeing past it. And here they're asking you, can we like step into something new and fresh? We need a new perspective here. Maybe you have broken up with somebody and it's time to start something new, right? Maybe your friends are lying to you or deceiving you, and you're like, no, I don't need that. I need to step something. Maybe there's like, maybe at work there's like people talking behind your back. There's that energy here of discontent, disharmony, sneakiness, lying, discomfort. Like, and the Page of Wands is like, okay, we need something completely new. You need to like take on a new path, like completely change what it is that you're doing here in this situation. And the world is like, it's like the end of the journey, right? The end of the Fool journey. It's like it's time to start a new journey. It's time to take the world in your hands. It's time to go. Like, I like that they're showing, you see this? They both have the revolution here. They're circles. It's time to change. It's very interesting, because then here that has, again, the circles. So it has like almost these two are changes that you want to need to make, and you're having to make a decision. Wow. You're needing to step outside of your kind of like, I know that you don't really live in a comfort zone because you like new, but maybe some of you do, right? Obviously, we kind of always do. There's just this feeling of you not liking a certain situation in your life. There's an area that could also be this shit that's going on out there, and you're like, I can't deal with this. And it's good, it's fine, and you need to step on a new trajectory because it's not working for you. And maybe it's starting a new project, maybe it's starting a new job, maybe it's going into starting a new relationship, finding new friends, launching yourself in a new course, doing something completely like out of your normal. And the world is like, yes, you can go traveling if you can, go for it. But it's not even that. I feel like it's just like you have the world at your fingertips. You can do whatever you want. We are in the age of Aquarius. It's time for freedom. It's time to release yourself from any constraints that you think that you might have. This Tower moment is like happening in the world if you let it happen. But if you want to create your own reality, then you go ahead and create your own reality, Aquarius. It's time to step into new, is what I'm feeling. I feel like some of you are a bit stuck. And that's why the dreams are here. It's like the messages are coming through in your dreams. It's time to dream big. The vision. And the Two of Pentacles is like making a choice. But it's like Two of Pentacles energy is like, it's like juggling kind of two amazing choices. Like, oh, should I travel the world? Should I change? Should I learn about painting? Should I learn about gardening? Should I learn about whatever, physical fitness, whatever it is? Should I open a gym? Should I open a spa? Like, it's like that. Should I open a gym or should I open a spa? They're kind of the same things, but they both give benefits to people. They both help people, but that's the idea. So it's like you have two beautiful energies to work with, and now you're making a decision between, should I take the job that has so much money? Should I take the job that has less money, but I really love it? That is where we're heading. You're heading towards Aquarius, and you're needing to step away from that energy. But let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, because there's a full bottom of the deck. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Swords, which is depression. The Five of Swords, which is again. And the King of Cups, which is Scorpio. So it's so interesting because the Page of Pentacles, again, it's like a page. So it could be a teenager again, like someone in your life that is causing havoc in your life. But it's time to make amends with this person, right? It's a Page of Pentacles. Start something new. Work on your finances. Splurge if you have to. But be smart about it. But do something that is a bit outside of your normal, Aquarius. This is what I'm getting here. And you're kind of in this energy, which is strange. So like you're in this like, oh, poor me, why is this happening to me? This victimhood, which is not you. And it's like time to get out of this. You're feeling depressed. You're feeling like there's no hope. You're feeling like there's no tomorrow, but there is, because the world is here. Like, yeah, well, there's 100% of tomorrow. There's whatever it is that you want it to be. It's there. It's for you. It's waiting for you. So what if there's this happening around you? The only way we step out of this, we don't comply, and we get out of it on our own. You want to reverse this? Then you need to step into your power. Step into the kingly power here. I feel like the king as well is like someone that's spiritual around you. Maybe it could be your father that's holding you back, could be your partner, a man in your life that may be like coming in the way of you moving onto this new path. Like, it doesn't have to be a father, it could be a mother, but it's like a king. So for me, it's a father. It could be a boss, a colleague, anyone that is like a male figure in your life, an authority figure. But the King of Cups to me is like a very emotional person. It could be a grandfather. It could be someone that is very spiritually, like, could be a spiritual guru that you've been following, and then you're like, I don't resonate with them anymore. It's all this energy here is for you. Is like you're needing to leave behind this chaotic moment that is like hit you. You're needing to leave behind that which is lowering your energy and your vibration, and we're needing you to move into this kind of open, free-spirited energy. And even if there's like a choice that you need to make, it doesn't matter. But like I said, the choices here are very free-flowing, freedom, liberating. They're all the same words, but like open, expansive, change. A lot of people are getting this change, this need to change. I think Capricorn just got that they need to change, and I feel the same for you, Aquarius. I feel like you're needing something is keeping you in this fear, this state of fear, and it could very well be happening, what's happening out there. And fear is the lowest vibration energy you could carry, and that creates you making choices that may be not of your best interest. And everything else here is saying it's time to move towards something that impassions you, something towards that that illuminates you. Dream big. Let's get those visions again, those big visions, and do that and follow your heart and follow that. Aquarius, we're needing you to step into that power of yours, and I feel like you're allowing people around you to dictate a bit of your life, which is weird, but it's time to take a step forward into the unknown. Even you're fine with that. Just do it. Just go somewhere that vibrates high, that makes you feel alive again. Not this energy. This is really not your energy. Like, so wow. All right, I'm going to pick a 6 card because 222 and it's the beginning of the year. So let's see what your overall energy is for the year. So which card? This one? That's what I felt. Lovers. All right. This is the Gemini card. If that's in your rising or your moon or anywhere, then that's significant for you. This is the coming together of the divine feminine, the masculine. It's a healing card. Feels good to me. We're heading into a healing journey here. You need to step away from these low vibe energies, move into something that is more balanced. Maybe some of you are going to step into a new relationship that is completely different than what you're used to. That's what I feel like with this card. Maybe you're moving into a friendship or a partnership that's completely at odds with what you normally do. That is the feeling here. You're moving into something that is, maybe you're moving into a energy practice, healing practice. But there's a feeling here of whatever it was. I feel like some of you, if you were in a relationship and this was what the cause is, it's good that you're moving into this, because was not good here at all. It was not good for you at all. There is like issues with your kids or issues with friends and family members. It feels like you're needing to step onto a new path with them and find another way to heal, because the old way wasn't working. So, beautifuls. Humanity, let's do that. I love you. I will see you next week. Check your rising and your moon. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We got transformation, which is change, which is the death card in the Scorpio. The death card, Scorpio, which is the Scorpio card, the death card in tarot. Transformation is like liberation from an old energy, moving into new. It's freedom. It's like I feel like you're all changing into, I don't know, we're going to look to see what it is. Could be a lot of changing in lifestyle, changing in relationships, changing of jobs. So let's see what you have here. We have the Four of Swords energy. Time to take some relaxed time. Ace of Cups, new love. And the Eight of Cups, walking away. Okay, that's so interesting. Okay. And then I'm going to do this after. So the Four of Swords, it's time for you to relax. It's time for you to take time away from life, take time away from hectic, your jobs. I feel like there's this Four of Swords energy showing up. It's like, have you taken this time to relax, or are you just doing kind of thing? And the Ace of Cups shows up, which is like new love, new pregnancy, new starting something, like starting a project that you really love, starting a job that you really like, something that you like, that you really love. That's what it is, Ace of Cups. Because the Eight of Cups shows up, and that is like walking away from something. It almost feels like you're being asked to go within. You're being asked, this change has to come from within. This change has to be something that you really want. And as soon as you make that decision, then that new relationship will start, that new job will come in, that new, maybe you've been stressed about getting pregnant and you need to relax and step away from the thoughts, and this will come in. But it's like this change of lifestyle, a new lease on life coming in for you. And then the Eight of Cups is like walking away. Once you embrace this new, it's time to walk away from something that's holding you down, that's not making you feel relaxed, that's not making you feel like the top of the world. You need to walk away from something that is making you feel lonely, in the dark. You feel like it's not rewarding you anymore. It's not giving you anything that is, it's not helping you move forward. The reason I say that is because I see the Eight of Wands now. But the Eight of Wands shows up, which is this energy of fast moving, but it's a stagnant energy. And then the Ace of Wands, which is something new underneath the Ace of Cups there, and the Hermit, the Virgo. If I do this, it makes more sense. Because, I mean, we could do it any way we want, but the Four of Swords energy is this energy of going within, and then the Hermit energy is that energy as well. So it's really asking you to go find yourself, find that leader that's inside you, find that peace and quiet. I think you're running around, maybe your head is running around, your mind is like the Swords energy. That's what it is. It's like you're constantly overthinking, you're over analyzing over. Then the Ace of Cups shows up, and it's like move into something new, and the Ace of Wands shows up in reverse. And it's like Why are you holding back from this new thing? It's coming in. It wants to come in. The Ace of Wands is like, start that new project, start that new beginning, start that fresh thing. It's almost like a fool to me. It's like, jump in it. You got the Ace of Cups and the Wands showing up together. Like, why are you holding off on this new thing? You're afraid of change. You're afraid of moving into something completely different. You're sticking to what you know instead of trying the road less traveled. That's what I feel on the Eight of Cups. It's like, it's time to walk away. And the Eight of Wands is like, it's time to move. It's time to make the move, Pisces. I feel like we've been saying this to you a lot in the past few months. A lot of change has come for you to make these moves forward, and you keep staying back because you're comfortable, because you don't want to do that, and it's like scary to you because your emotions are all over the place, because you're overthinking, over worrying, over this. But these energies are like, the only way away from this heavy energy is if you actually make the move out of this energy. So it's very clear there's something completely, like a new relationship. It doesn't have to be, but it could even be new love. But within the relationship, it could be something like a new avenue, a new a path within what it is. But definitely, you need a change, and you need to go within first to make this change. If you just like do things like on the surface level, nothing's going to change for you. You're just going to continue living life like this, waiting on top of the water. And you know, you're a Pisces, you got to go in the water. So wow, interesting energy there, my beautifuls. So I'm going to pick a suit card of 6 because it's 222, and I'm going to see where you are in your energy going into this year. So I'm going to pick this one because I feel like, the 6 of Cups. Emotions. 6 of Cups is also an energy of, we picked this for Taurus and Sagittarius and Aquarius, I believe. No, Capricorn. Anyway, just okay. We have the 6 of Cups, which is going back to your roots, going back to who you are. Perhaps there's someone new coming into your life that is from your past life. Perhaps a past lifetime soulmate or twin flame is going to show up to help you make this move. Perhaps it's someone that you know in this lifetime that is of an old girlfriend, old boyfriend, old friend, old family, someone you have lost touch with, is coming in and going to help you in this move. I feel like this card for you, I think the only way that you can make this move is with this person that's going to show up in your life. So keep your eye open for this individual that's going to show up. It could be your children as well that'll help you make this decision, or it could be, if you're a teacher, the children in your thing, or it could be your students, or the children in your thing, the students. It could be just pay attention, Pisces. I feel like it's someone that you're needing to push you into this next step of your life, because it's beautiful. Trust in yourself. The change is here for you. I love you, and I will see you in the next week. Not the next year. In the next week, check your rising and your moon. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. I love you.